Members of SANRAL and the KwaZulu-Natal Transport Department will host a media briefing today regarding road infrastructure in the province. The department is announcing a contractor to repair a bridge along the M4 highway, which has been closed for more than a year now following the April 2022 floods. Karinda Jagmohan following that story for us, and she joins us now. Karinda, good morning to you. It's been a very long time for this bridge to be finally repaired. What's taken so long to appoint this contractor?
Certainly, good morning to you. Well, it's good news for the communities between Belito as well as the communities on the eThekwini side, because this bridge was a main avenue, or one of the main avenues between the two areas, or between the two municipalities at least. But I'm joined now by the MEC for Transport and Community Safety, Mr. Sipho Hlomuka. So thanks for joining us. Of course, good news today, but tell us about why there's been delays for over a year now to appoint a contractor to fix this bridge.
Well, good morning to yourself and good morning to the viewers. Today we're here to hand over a contractor for this bridge. This bridge is one of the bridges that have been affected by the floods, and we have taken time for sure to award or to appoint a service provider. Just because we wanted to make sure that whoever that is appointed is a credible person, is a person that won't have challenges in terms of fixing or repairing this bridge. We have allocated more than 54 million to fix this bridge, and we given SANRAL, and SANRAL, they have been reporting to us since last year that they have advertised an open tender to more than 4 times, and there was no responsive bidders who have been applying, which makes them to delay in terms of appointing the service provider. But now we're here, we're glad, we're happy, because this bridge is a very strategic bridge. It links 2 municipalities, which is KwaDukuza and eThekwini Metro. And the people from Zimbabwe and the people from Umlodi, they've been raising serious challenges in terms of traffic, because they are using N2. Now they are no longer going to use N2. We have given a contractor 5 months to finish this bridge, and for sure by the end of November the bridge will be ready for the people.
Certainly, residents will be looking forward to that. But of course, we know in KZN especially, we have the issue of construction mafia. How does your department plan to assist or to support the constructors here today to ensure that the construction is not disrupted by the groups who you know are doing this?
Well, in terms of the bid contract, we have allocated 30% of the project, which is plus or minus 16 million, that will be given to emerging service providers. Whoever within the area in KwaZulu-Natal, even eThekwini or Ilembe, who want to subcontract, they must follow the legal processes. Are not going to tolerate any people who want to stop a project because they want just to have a project. They must follow the correct procedure. We are going to engage with all stakeholders, because we want to make sure that this bridge will be finished within the time frame.
But in terms of security, what plans does the department have? Because, of course, we know that those groups are not taking those legal recourses anyway.
No, security plan is in place. We might not give details here because we don't want to give those who might want to take chances. But we want to assure our people. We have learned from other departments, we have learned from other projects. That's why we are saying our first step is to engage the relevant stakeholders to say this is our project, this is a CPG which is subcontracting. Whoever who want to apply but qualify must follow the processes. We can't just give tenders willy-nilly to any person who might claim that he is a fighter or he can do anything. We may make sure that security agencies, they will work with us. They will also work with the sales providers that we have been appointed.
MEC, there are still a number of other areas across the province that remain to be constructed. Bridges like the Nhlongwane Bridge, where construction has seemingly halted there. We know there are areas where there are schools where pupils need to access their schools. Areas like northern KZN, there are no bridges there. This falls under provincial government. Do you have plans to speedily resolve these issues? Do you have the budget to do so?
Indeed, we do have plans. The issue of budget is subject to the number of projects that we are assessing. We are working with national government. Some of the bridges that we are talking about, we have engaged with the Department of National Public Works, which they are building baler bridges, working with Defence Force. We have identified a number of those areas where learners, they can't go to school because of the challenges of river, and we are certain that as we work with national government and even with local municipalities, we are going to deliver to our people.
Can we say that might happen before next year, during next year, because this has been going on for years now?
For sure it will happen in this sixth administration.
All right. MEC, finally, we go forward with the construction of this bridge, but we know that torrential rain continues to fall on KZN, natural disasters. Have you issued a mandate to your constructors about ensuring reinforcement of such infrastructure, whether it be bridges or roads, to ensure that we don't see such disasters again or destruction again?
Well, disaster is not something that you plan. What we are engaging with our service providers, we are saying they must stick to the specification, because our specification, we believe that is a correct specification. If we are saying you must put, I'm just making an example, 5 cement, whatever that you are mixing, we have always tell them don't put 2 cement, but put as per the specification. And so far, I must appreciate the work that is done by the service providers that we work with. I don't want to talk about others, but I want to talk about that we've worked with. And where there are challenges, we try to address those challenges, because we have a responsibility as a government to empower our people. But empowering our people, that does not mean they must provide poor services to our people.
Definitely so. We'll be watching closely at that. Thank you very much, MEC Sipho Shlomuka, for your time, the MEC for Transport and Community Safety in this province. Thank you very much, sir. And of course, there you see, Oli, this is the bridge behind me that will be reconstructed now. It's been closed since April last year, when that flood hit this province, this area of this bridge. You might not see it on our camera right now, but quite in the distance, there's a dip in the road. That's where the bridge began to sink, and so you can't actually drive over this area. The MEC says the delays were caused because no one responded to the tenders put out by SANRAL. Right now, constructor has been appointed with 54 million rand in pocket to fix this bridge over the next 6 months, and he says there are plans to look at other broken infrastructure across KZN. Back to you.
Karinda, Jagmohan, thank you very much. That important information there, but more, I suppose, is the issue of that bridge possibly being fixed by September. The MEC that confident that by September this bridge will possibly be in use. We are going to have to wait and see.